If there's a big event, Monty's going to be out there. So Wrath is also like these players are ones who will make the drive, the flight, the travel
take the
out.
effort to come out.
Exactly.
Grinders, they love to support the scenes, bring their talent to events like ours in order to give us, you know, the humble B-tier regional status. And for this top 8 losers 8s, we're jumping in Random Kurama, Mario Sephiroth, no character surprises, no stage surprises. We're not starting Battlefield Snorlax.
Yeah,
let's see what they got for us.
It's still a scary stage regardless. I feel like the stage list right now does lean really heavily to Mario.
They say there's no bad stage, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That being said, RandumMNK has been playing really well this whole weekend. I imagine it can be a little difficult for Mario to be able to pick up and find the openings, but earlier in doubles, it was utter destruction. Like when I was watching Louis Money and Kurama play against Random and Toru, like it was just piecing either of them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did end up missing out on some of the double sets, but I'm sure the explosiveness of Kurama's Mario is still as much as if this was like 2018. You know, it feels this dude has the MK Leo syndrome of like you never know when he's gonna turn up and just go incredibly stupid. Good parry on the back air, finds the position with the back throw, already just showing off the movement tech, like, yeah, I can be reverse. I'm Kurama, you know, of course I can be reverse.
Oh yeah, don't tell, dude, when he does the, was it wall jump from the ledge to make it back on the stage, I'm just like, that tech is so fast for my stick, I'm
really
so
hard.
I'm so slow at it. I can't do it either, man.
But, you know, Kurama can, and he can also find an up smash and take that first stock in this game 1. But Random has the stage positioning early up B. Jab 1, maybe not really what you wanted as Random. If Kurama had not had presence of mind there, the jab 1 could have been a kill, but they upbeat on reaction, and it was just, you know, night and day for Kurama until that back air lands.
Right. Yeah, there's many situations I've seen, at least on stream, for Kurama, where they will get hit, right, close to the ledge, out of their super jump punch, and not flinch, right? A lot of people will just air dodge on reaction, and then they just slowly fall to their death. Kurama has not done that so far. Okay,
but he's also done this tech chase. Good little damage. Kind of falls out of the up B. There's a little bit of a strange hit, but you know, Kurama is not complaining too much. They still have around 90% on this Sephiroth, who is a lighter character. Wing is online though. Random has been showing us all day long what he can do as soon as the wing happens. You know, that tertiary jump, that extra mobility, that super armor on smash attacks, which doesn't happen all that often, but when it does, that's that little X factor that you need. And you're going to have to make use of it now because Kurama is running away.
I'm glad you mentioned the smash attacks because from what I've watched from Random, there's not too many smash attacks that come out. Usually only if like that shield is dangerously low, feels like he can get that pressure put right at the ledge, but just not the kind of guy, man. Even though it does say Random in the name, the F smashes, down smashes are not random.
Random, yeah, absolutely. That's a good one. Kind of at a loss for words right now, though. Kurama is just shutting us up. We were talking a lot of glaze on RandumMNK, but Kurama has the stock lead. Really good tomahawk, gets the grab on the platform. Random, signs of life still, and you know, maybe doesn't have the wing, but still has a chance to fight back unless these Mario sequences. Opts for the Nair instead, just gets a stage positioning. Doesn't need to greed for a forward air. Nice jab lock and trying to cover it all with the octave slash for the roll.
That would have been disgusting, actually. That could have killed for sure.
Actually, yeah. With a little bit of rage.
As soon as he drags him to the right side of the stage, it probably would have killed too.
Absolutely, and that could have been what you needed to see as Random here. But with the just barely missing out on that opportunity, now Kurama once again kind of in the driver's seat, if not on the center part of the stage.
Down smash, sheesh. Really getting antsy here, looking for the kill. Kurama.
Absolutely. What a spot dodge too, just like avoiding the blade of death there from Sephiroth, the one-winged angel. Wall jump tech.
Oh my gosh.
We saw it.
Yeah, Random is actually just really waiting for an opportunity right here. Kurama's not getting into that zone so easily.
Such good patience from Random, but if Kurama is not giving them it, you know, forcing to kind of rely on that reversal octo slash tool, but you still got to close the stock out. This Mario is smoking with how much rage they have, and anything can kill here. Down air, up smash, back air, so many moves are really threatening to Random. Speak of the devil, there's one.
You just don't think that character can actually get to you that quick. I'm talking about Mario, right? Like, he's on the ground, covered that much distance in one of your short hops that you didn't commit to swinging an aerial with, and now he's right in front of your face. Do you swing? Do you not? Do you shield? Do you not? Or do you just take an up smash?
Weeha, as the plumber man said. That was pretty convincing there from Kurama. Still good showings. The Sephiroth of Random has these like flashes of inspiration where he's doing this jump up and down the short hops.
Yes.
And you can't hit him. And you can't hit it. And he is so threatening with like picking the right moment to swing the sword of Sephiroth, those F tilts, you know, spacing with back air. But for right now, Kurama seems to have a handle on the timing of that, and we'll see if that continues into this hollow bastion of you know, game 2.
Right, yeah. We are seeing a little bit more fairs. That's what I was kind of like seeing a lot from Random this weekend, is those uses of fairs, hitting the skewers, hitting the precision fairs have been really good and really putting a stop to a lot of people's approaches. I wonder if we're going to see a little bit more as the set progresses.
I will say now, I do like how Kurama sometimes opts not to take the full cash out on a Mario string, and instead looks for what you're going to do. He's like Random, he's testing. He's like, what is your option? You air dodging this? Are you mashing? What's happening?
Right.
And like Kurama there had a guaranteed up B, you know, outside of the fireball snipes and the neutral get up catch. Kurama kind of maybe spending this game, despite still winning, figuring out what Random's going to do. So maybe the punish is going to be even harsher next time. And as Random, that's something you got to be scared of.
Nice. Great scintilla right there. Kurama does get sent to the left side of the stage. Let's see if Random's able to keep him in the corner. But it looks like Kurama breaks free. Random lets him back into the center of the stage, but not for long.
Not for long. This middle platform of Hollow going to be interesting, whereas Mario now still has a combo tool to use,
my gosh.
and he reverses the up air to take him onto the Hollow Bastion plat with a down air. Still not quite going to kill with that back air. That is a strong move, and with the wing, absolutely is going to do it. Random still even stocks in this game too, although the percent is definitely anything but even.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer Wing's actually going to stay here too. Okay, double jump. There's the third jump. No more jumps right here. But
that fireball could have been it, Snorlax, so
yeah.
close, and Kurama finds the grab. Once again, Random repeating this ledge situation, and Fireball just doing the hard work. Kurama knows that they can't challenge Sephiroth with the stubby hitboxes as Mario throws the fireball, throws out the smash attack, throws out the bear. And we're back at ledge. It's deja vu. It's all over again.
That's where the value is right here for Kurama. Let me just rinse and repeat the situation. I will nickel and dime you. I'm so down for it. And then throw out that up smash in order to find the kill. And if it has to be, I will do a rising down air in that instance, trying to catch a jump or something. There's the back throw, but
do it. Sephiroth pretty light, 160. I kind of thought he would live for a second, and then I was like, no, come on. This is the unloved DLC. Of course, that's gonna kill.
I don't know. Some of these interactions that Random's been doing, there's a lot of pressure. Kurama's just moving really well, right?
Like we saw it in that instance too, where like Random pretty much scouted his recovery path, and the back air missing by like a tiny pixel, just because Kurama like had the fastball unlocked. It's like, oh, I know where I need to be to maybe land some up airs, and the fair. Oh, good air dodge, lives the combo.
Okay, nice combo DI. You stay away from the platform, but Kurama is so good at tracking, it does not matter. Just because you get away from the combo does not mean the threat is away. And speaking of the threat, Kurama's pushing Random into the corner. Random cannot break out.
That's the thing. It's like, you know, you avoided the Mario sequence. Ooh, good counter there. Gonna, you know, signs of life. Random fighting back. But, you know, even if you avoid the combo, it's like Kurama is still chasing you, still hounding you, trying to close it out. But Random using... Not gonna kill, right? Surely.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't have an idea either. I was like,
shouldn't have said anything. You might have lived.
That's all. I closed my mouth. I was like, all right, you got this, dude. That's not me. Hey, it's not me.
I would have lost the bet. I would have been like 10 on he lives, just size. But clearly, Kurama knowing the percent's better than us, that's a situation where they opt not to drop the combo because it's like, you know, why would I risk just giving up the guaranteed kill.
Right, yeah, and if not, the guaranteed damage too, right? We were saying that Kurama was down to nickel and dime, and that's just, you know, maybe you take a whole coin purse.
Nickel and dime, all those coins, the purple coins we saw earlier in Kurama's favor, just working out so well, and 2-0 in potentially Random's last life in this bracket.
I was saying that in order to play the way that Random is, it requires a lot of stamina in tournament, right? There's a lot of discipline that has to be had. There are a lot of characters and players that end up having to expend a lot of like mental energy in order to keep up that facade, that fake pressure that exists, right? That aura. It takes a lot to keep that up, right?
And we're seeing it here already too, like just the spacing you need. Despite having such a large sword, some people are like, oh, Sephiroth, spacing, what are we talking about? But, you know, having the middler, having that middle hitbox being the sweet spot that you want for Random, and having Mario be this like instant kill machine when they land an up air text it, but still in this situation tries to go again.
Yeah, no swing right there from Random also. Just understood that we had to reset the situation, get back onto the stage. Kurama still putting on so much pressure. It's so hard for Random to get anything started.
Nice little boost pivot F-tilt there from Kurama, showing that there's more moves in the toolkit than just an up air. What a stall using the cape, avoiding Random's attempt to get an edge guard there and down smashing him. Scary DI, but with that tertiary jump, of course, going to be able to come back, pressure the ledge, and we're finally starting to see maybe Random having a handle on the ledge play of like being able to poke Kurama away, being able to force him off of the, at very least, roll distance.
Yeah, that's so tough, man.
But it's still, you know, the forward air is a very small horizontal hitbox.
Yes.
So whereas Mario can just outframe it, you just find the right move, and, and as Sephiroth, you're in trouble. And wow, I'm loving these empty jumps too from Kurama.
Oh yeah, it's scary. There's a lot of threat too, right? Because Sephiroth's not the only character that can threaten with the empty jump, right? Like Mario has back air, which is relatively safe on shield too, right? So that's how you're gonna start your pressure. You could just empty jump into a grab, dash grab, boost, F tilt. Could be a lot of things, right?
Relatively safe. That back air sometimes feels like it's safe on parry, especially if you're a character like Sephiroth, which kind of struggles to have out of shield options.
Hey,
and in this matchup, that's kind of a rough.
I'm just covering, man. Because if you do a high back air, it's like not. But if you do landing like a good landing back air, you can't do anything about it, man.
Right. Well, you know, for science, I still would not like to be hit by one in this stage of bracket.
Ooh.
Nice aggressive reversal, trying to pull a little Aerith action going on there, except it's Mario instead. But it didn't kill, and now you have Kurama at all of this rage, ready. Just like I can practically smell the up smash. I can see it in the future.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I don't want to be right, but like I'm down to be right there. It's just.
Go for it.
Yeah,
man.
no, I'm just as far as this game has been going, even though you found this fair as Random, Kurama has just been taking the stocks earlier, hanging on to his earlier, and just kind of avoiding Sephiroth's aerials here.
Right, yeah, really finding the gaps. It's not easy to find these gaps all the time too, right? Like Random does exude a lot of pressure. There's so much potential for damage or for a random poke here and there, hence the name, right? But Kurama just finds a good hit, and that could actually just end games, right?
Ooh. Lives, but at what cost? 83%, and now you're once again kind of in this starting to bleed out to up smash, where you never know when Kurama's gonna let the trigger fly. And still, just, you know, Random actually one of the players where you find it so hard to get in against Random's wall of aerials, wall of neutral hops, and Kurama is just fighting him in his own game. He's like running up right in his space. He's like, I can do it too, like we talked about. He's just empty jumping. He's playing the neutral close to Sephiroth so well, and Random hasn't really had that answer.
I feel like the spot dodges have been premium too for Kurama, like getting mad close, seeing like, oh, that's an empty hop. There could potentially be a late aerial and spot dodging anyway. Like, it's been really good.
Yes, such incredible awareness from Kurama, and just a little reminder that up smash is on the table. He just threw it out. It wasn't even close. He was like 3 rolls away, but he's like, hey, you know, be aware.
Man, doesn't even need it. The jump gets called out. The air to air, of course, down air. Clean 3-0 for Kurama.
3-0. That is the end of Random's run, but it was a good run at that. He gave us some amazing showing of his skill, and just Kurama a little bit. He had his number today. He was getting into space, finding the right hits, and he is going to continue on in this bracket to fight